Can we read 1 to go? If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray. Somebody say pray. Somebody say pray. Hey. And seek my face and turn from their wickedness or their wicked ways. Then will I and we forgive their hey. Let's take it one by one, because I love this one. If I don't pray, let me shock you. If you don't pray, Satan will make you a fresh vegetable for his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you don't pray. There's no two ways about that. God is speaking here. He said, if my people that are called by my name, unless you are not called by the name of God. But if you are, one thing, or there are things that are required. Number one, humbleness. Do you know that prayer humbles people? You don't know. That is why you go to some places, you declare prayer points, some people will be standing in a spirit of arrogance. They put their hands on their, and I see some, they will be eating chewing gum. Meanwhile, their problem are more than the people that are praying. But because there is an evil spirit in them, they just push the other side. Some will fold their hands. Prayer humbles you. Prayer or prayers compels you to seek the face of God. It is by the author of prayer. Prayers helps you to turn away from your wickedness. Operator, increase my mic a little bit more. Prayers helps you to hear from God. These are the contents of what prayer gives you. Forgiveness of sins comes as a result of prayer. These are the things God listed. Now, if you go back to the account that made God to say all these things, you would understand it was after Moses built, Solomon built a temple to God. That was when God started listing all the things he will do in the sanctuary. When his people will gather to pray, not to sing, not to worship, not to dance, not to socialize. It is only when they gather and seek me in prayers. That is when I will change all the situations. That is when I will turn things around. That is when I will make impossibilities possible. It is only when they engage in prayers with me. Folks, as if that is not enough. The Bible said in the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 7, operator, put it, let them read together with me, especially those that are watching by social media. Let's go. Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 gives us 3 dimensions of prayer. You always parade on this, patrol on it. But let's hear what it says. It's as simple as what you could memorize at any given time. But look at what it says. Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you shall find. knock, and it shall be open to you. Now hear me. These are dimensions of prayers. 3 of these speaks about prayer. Speaks about asking. 3 of these tells you about the importance, the need of asking. There are expressions of asking. There are expressions of prayers. Let me pick it one after the other. If you don't ask, will you receive? How do you ask? Prayer. Number 2, seek. If you don't seek, will you find? How will you seek? Prayer. Number 3, knock. If you don't knock, will the door be open for you? How will you knock? Somebody holler prayer. There is no any other way. Hear me, folks. We are in generation where prayer is being sidelined. And the social gathering is promoted in the sanctuary of holiness. It is only in this church, in this country, that I've seen where people hold no social gathering more than prayer. Big churches around this city, they will invite those popular Christian singers in the church, and thousands of people will gather, clap their hands and worship and go home. But declare a prayer, even the singer will look for a seat to sit down, because they don't value prayer. But thank God, because God will never relent in allowing the fire of prayer burning in lives of men, whether they want to be part of it or not. This is the society that sideline and abandon prayer will be a forgetting society. A society that will just be forgotten at just by a twinkle of eyes.